The air crackled with anticipation. The Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, a cauldron of noise and passion, awaited a Champions League clash for the ages. Real Madrid, the reigning champions, hosted a resurgent Arsenal. The prize? A coveted spot in the semi-finals. The first leg, a 3-1 victory for Arsenal, had set the stage for a thrilling encounter. Could Arsenal finish the job, or would Real Madrid mount a historic comeback? From the first whistle, the tension was palpable. Both teams understood the magnitude of the occasion. Real Madrid, spurred on by their home crowd, pressed high. They sought an early goal to swing the tie in their favor. Arsenal, however, stood firm. Their defense, marshaled by the impressive William Saliba, absorbed the pressure. The first half was a tactical battle. It was a chess match played at a frenetic pace. The second half began with a controversial moment. A VR review awarded Arsenal a penalty. The crowd erupted in a mixture of fury and disbelief. Bukayo Saka, Arsenal's young star, stepped up to take the spot kick. His Panenka attempt, however, was saved by the outstretched hand of Thibaut Courtois. The tension reached fever pitch. Minutes later, Real Madrid were convinced they had won a penalty of their own. Kylian Mbappe, a constant threat, went down under a challenge in the box. The referee pointed to the spot, but VR once again intervened. The decision was overturned, much to the relief of the Arsenal players and fans. The atmosphere was electric. The crowd was on a knife edge. Every decision was scrutinized. Every challenge was met with a roar. The deadlock was finally broken midway through the second half. Saka, making amends for his earlier penalty miss, found the back of the net with a clinical finish. The Arsenal fans erupted in joy. Their team was on the brink of history. Real Madrid, however, refused to surrender. They threw everything at Arsenal. Their persistence paid off when a defensive lapse from Saliba allowed Vinicius Jr. to equalize. The tie was back in the balance, but Arsenal, showing their resilience, responded immediately. Gabriel Martinelli, a live wire on the left wing, cut inside and unleashed an unstoppable shot into the top corner. The goal sent the Arsenal fans into raptures. It proved to be the decisive moment in the match. Real Madrid, despite their best efforts, could not find an equalizer. The final whistle blew. Arsenal had done it. They had conquered the Bernabéu and secured their place in the Champions League semi-finals. The victory was a testament to Arsenal's progress under their young manager. It was a performance full of character, grit, and quality. They had overcome the reigning champions in their own backyard. They had announced themselves as genuine contenders for the Champions League trophy. In the other quarter-final, Inter Milan edged out Bayern Munich in a 7-goal thriller. The Italian side progressed to the semi-finals with a 4-3 aggregate victory. Arsenal will now face Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-final. The first leg will be played in Paris with the return leg at the Emirates Stadium. The other semi-final sees Inter Milan take on Barcelona. The Champions League is down to its final four, and Arsenal, after years of disappointment, are dreaming of European glory. The journey continues.